I am Ruhullah and today we will discuss the topic stages of Lithosere. Let's start with the great name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is the most merciful and almighty. In the previous lecture, I have discussed that what is Lithosere succession, and you know that actually Lithosere is actually what that is actually changes in succession on rock. Whenever there's occur changes in succession on rock, such changes is known as lithosere. Such change is known as lithosere. Okay, so today we will discuss about different stages of lithosere. There are 7 stages of lithosere. It's mean the series of changes that occur on rocks in the succession. These are discussed in these 7 stages. Okay, the first one, crustose lichen stage, second folios and fruticos lichen stage, then moss stage, then herb stage, then shrub stage, then tree stage, and then forest or climate stage. Okay, so first of all we will start that stage 1 is crustose lichen stage. Crustose means crust like because they form crust like layer over the rock surface. Actually, a bare area. A bare area is occupied by lichens. First of all, you must have to know about the word lichen. Lichen is actually what? That is algae and fungi symbiotic association, in which lichen is actually combination or symbiotic association of algae and fungi. And you must have to keep in mind that the partner of lichen from algae will belong to the chlorophyta and cyanophyta, and from fungi that will belong to Escomycota and Basidiomycota. These are the 10 star important question for your different competitive exams. Okay, so what happened in crustose lichen? Actually, crustose means crust like because they form crust like layer over the surface, rock surface. When the lichens form when the lichens form crust like layer over the rock surface, such stages is known as crustose lichen stage. For example, Virocaria, Graphis, Scripta, etc. These are the example of crustose lichen. And crust is actually hard outer layer that covers something. Okay, then lichen is actually of two types: sexicoles and corticoles. Sexicole lichen occur on stone and rocks are known as sexicoles, and lichen grow on tree trunk are known as corticoles. This was the first stage of lithosere, that is crustose lichen stage. Next one, that is actually the folios and fruticos lichen stage. What happened here? Folios lichens. What are folios lichen? Lichens have leaf-like thelly. Thelly is actually, that is, thallus is actually a body that is not differentiated into true roots, leaves, and stem. Is known as thelly. Okay, so folios lichens are those lichen which have leaf-like thelly or body. Example of folios are Parmelia, Dermatocarpon, and Peltigera. Okay, the next one, that is Fruticos lichens. These are small bushes. These are small bushes. For example, Cladonia and Usnea. Third one, that is actually moss stages. Moss Mosses are actually bryophytes and trichophytes. These are non-vascular plants. It's mean that these plants have no proper vascular bundle, xylem or phloem. Okay, the bodies of mosses are rich in organic and inorganic compounds. When mosses die, they add these compounds to soil to increase the soil fertility. Here means that mosses are actually, they are increasing the soil fertility. Why? Because the body of mosses consists of organic and inorganic compounds. When they die, those organic and inorganic compounds are just break down. These organic compounds are break down by different decomposers. Okay, then what happened? With the passage of time, the environmental condition favors the herbs to initiate its growth. Whenever the mosses are die, so with the passage of time, the environmental condition favors the herbs to initiate its growth. Next stage is herb stage. Herb, what are herbs? In botany, we come across different terminologies: herb, shrub, and trees, biennial trees, perennial trees. I will discuss one by one in detail here. What is herb? Any seed bearing plant you are just seeing here, there is seed bearing plant. It's mean this is actually seed bearing plant. These are seed bearing plant. It's mean these are the phanerogams. These are the phanerogams. Okay, so any seed bearing plants that does not have a woody stem and dies down the ground after flowering are known as herbs. For example, wheat, rice, cabbage, tomato, mustard, radish, etc. These are herbs. Biennial, what are biennial? What does the word biennial means? Biennial means plants taking 2 years to grow from seeds are known as biennial, and plants living for several years are known as perennial. We are seeing different plants. We are seeing different plants. Some plants grow from seed in 2 years. Such plants are known as biennial, while certain plant takes several years to develop from the seed. These are known as perennial plants living for several years. Stage 5, that is shrub stage. Shrub, what is the word shrub mean? Shrub, small to medium sized perennial woody plant. I have told you what are perennial. What does the word perennial mean? I have told you. Small to medium size perennial woody plant have multiple stem and show height less than 6 to 10 meter tall. This point is important for different competitive exams. For example, lemon, rose, tulsi, jasmine, pomegranate, etc. These are the example of shrubs. Okay. Early invasion of shrub species is slow, but once a few bushes have become established, birds invade this area and help in dispersal of shrub seeds. There, in this para, we are just saying we have discussed about the seed dispersal of shrubs, that how the seed dispersal of shrubs occur. So it's actually occur by different birds. I will upload a video on seed dispersal is different types, okay, later. The next one, that is stage 6, tree stage. Tree, what is tree? Woody perennial plant have single stem with considerable height. Single stem with considerable height, that is known as tree stage. Okay, after tree stage there is the last one stage. There is actually the forest stage. That is the forest stage. That is forest stage, last stage. Forest or climax stage. Climax is actually last vegetation in an area. So here we have discussed that how a bare ground, that how actually a bare ground is occupied by different plants community with the passage of time. This is known as ecological succession. After this we will start our next chapter, evolution, and I'm just telling you people that subscribe my channel and share it with your friends and press the bell icon to get my new videos. Okay,